I realized something important after posting my first video earlier last week. And that is basically, if I'm really committing to the law of assumption, the first thing I need to change isn't my circumstances, it's my inner dialogue. Because everything I experience in my reality starts there initially. So, in my first video, I talked about starting over and choosing a new beginning with the law of assumption. And since then, I've been paying attention to myself more, my thoughts, my reactions, the story I tell myself throughout the day. And the first thing I'm changing is the way I talk to myself. Especially in the moments when nothing seems to be happening yet, because I realized that my reality wasn't reacting to my effort or my intentions. It was reflecting what I silently assumed was true. If I assume things will take a long time, they will do that. If I assume things don't work out for me, they won't. And if I assume I'm always waiting for something to happen, that will always be the case. I will be waiting. I will be staying in a, I guess, in a waiting state, basically. So instead of trying to control the outside world, I'm starting with my inner world. That doesn't mean forcing like positive thoughts or pretending I don't feel human emotions. It just means noticing that when I spiral, and kind of deciding to choose a softer and supportive assumption. Instead of telling myself nothing is working, I pause and choose things are unfolding in ways I don't see yet. Instead of I'm behind, I remind myself I'm exactly where I need to be and everything is always lining up for me. I noticed that even with really small things like checking my phone, waiting for a message, or expecting an outcome, I notice how quickly my mind just kind of jumps to the worst assumption. And the moment I started noticing that, things started clicking for me. The assumption I hold is what hardens into fact. So if I keep assuming against myself, I'm only recreating the same patterns just in different forms. And I'm just kind of tired of, the current state, which is basically I don't want to live in a constant state of fear or anxiety anymore. I want to feel grounded. I want to feel safety in on my own mind. I want to feel, I want to wake up feeling excited, to live the day, or to see what the day has in store for me. And I want my assumptions to support me instead of holding me back or working against me. If you're starting your law of assumption journey as well, I'd like you to ask yourself today, what assumption do you repeat when things feel quiet or uncertain? And what would you shift if you decided to assume something kinder instead? That is what I'm changing first. Not perfection, not forcing outcomes, just choosing assumptions that feel calmer, safer, and more aligned with the life that I want for myself. If you're on this journey with me, stay here. We're building something very new, slowly, intentionally, and together. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.